Are you ready for one? Sorry, we're whispering because the kids are asleep. Are you ready for one really good reason why you should go to North Dakota?
I am. I'm so curious what this really good reason is.
Drama. So we left South Dakota and we went to North Dakota for just a quick 2-day jaunt. It's late. We stayed in a little town called Medora. It was nice. There wasn't much there, but there was a cute little downtown area.
Yeah.
But really, we had one goal in mind, and that was to go explore the massive Theodore Roosevelt National Park. And we liked it.
We loved it.
But not for the reason you'd expect.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know. Drama, right?
What would you expect?
I feel like
I'm learning all the things.
I feel like we're in an infomercial. Tell me more.
Well, it's legit.
Hey, Jessica. Hey, there's our RV. We went from majestic Badlands overlook to we're in a park.
Surrounded by people.
Surrounded by people. A very okay park.
Yes.
You are being charged. I have 2 things that I want to do on this trip. Get lost a little bit, and I also want a picnic lunch with a beautiful view. Can you find us a beautiful view?
We will try. We will go for it. We will make it.
These are bison, deer, pronghorns, or elk.
I love it. It's kind of like the Badlands mixed with green. It's so beautiful.
Hi.
I could do this all day.
What landscape do you feel like in your life has impacted you the most? Or like if you were just in, a serious need of like healing and restoration, where would you feel like speaks to you the most? Like this land spoke to Teddy Roosevelt because I've always loved the water so much.
I love going to the mountains and I love going to the beach, but I feel like I totally understand why Teddy Roosevelt loved this land. Like there is something about just wide open spaces and like prairie land and just rolling hills that just really speaks to me, which is funny to say because I know we're like in these buttes, but it's still just beautiful wide open spaces and I love it. Step 1 complete, Jessica. We didn't really find there was a place where you could do picnics, but it was like down low and in the trees, and I think it's probably because people want shade. But I wanted a vista, so we're eating from the truck. Thank you, Jessica. You found a good picnic spot.
Yay! Check. What was the second thing you wanted to do?
Get lost.
Oh.
How good does it smell out here?
Oh, it smells amazing. And because these plants right here, which we're not really sure what they are. Hannah is going to find out right now with the sea cap, which we love. What is it telling you?
But they smell amazing. See them, Hannah?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's amazing.
And this will do, right?
This is worth the walk out here for sure.
Absolutely. It's a big park.
It's a really big park.
There's 2 major sections that you can go in, and that's just a tiny fraction of the park. So, man, I would love to get off road and have fun.
Is this your hilltop view?
I'll take it. So the kicker is you have to take in your view in 5-second chunks.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your kids will fall down a hill.
Go.
Did you hear that? the sky is so big and so blue and the clouds are so puffy, I'm worried you're gonna think that they're fake, but they're not.
They're not fake. They just really look this amazing. This blue is true. True blue.
It's true. We put a lot of effort into these videos, but I'm not putting that much visual effects into it.
So like we said, we were only there 2 days, and we don't have a lot of advice for you other than to just go, but we do have one really big tip. Go see the sunset from Wind Canyon.
It's one of my most memorable sunsets that we have literally ever had. We're doing sunset.
Where?
I pack dum-dums. It helps with the hike sometimes. We're doing sunset at Wind Canyon.
Good morning and welcome to day 2 here at Theodore Roosevelt National Park.
Yes. So we're gonna go mail some letters. Meemaw's birthday's coming up, and Hannah sent another letter to her other grandma, and we're gonna mail them at this post office right here because we think it's pretty cool to get our letters stamped from different places across the United States.
Enjoy! What
I'm happy.
What do you have there?
My nutter.
You like them?
Yeah. We both have nutters, and I have a sucker to keep me company.
What are we doing today, Jessica?
We're going to the North Unit.
Theodore Roosevelt is so big that it is actually the sections that you can normally, like the sections that are developed that you can hang out in, are split into 2 parts, a south part and a north part. And the north part is an hour away from the south part. And you have to drive, what, 20 minutes east before you can start going north?
Yeah.
We're also very excited because apparently the north section, there's not a lot of people there, and it's like more rugged terrain. It's supposed to be really cool. We're very excited to go see. I realized 2 things on our journey. I've realized a lot more than 2 things, but 2 things I want to tell you right now. Number 1, national parks are on the ball when it comes to things like maps and directions and just information in general. And 2, park rangers are generally stellar, just stellarly kind people who give you great information and communicate it well and in a very kind way. They're very great. Thanks, National Parks. What?
Yeah.
Did you know there's also an Elkhorn Ranch that is an hour and 45 minutes away from here?
Isn't that crazy? So there's 3 parts to the park.
That's insane. I didn't even know.
The Elkhorn Ranch, I think, is where Teddy had a ranch. I think it's for people maybe that are just like really big fans of Teddy Roosevelt and want to see kind of like the area where his, Elkhorn Ranch was.
You can see there's the south unit and there's the north unit way up there. And then down here is the Elkhorn camp. Very cool.
I'm just curious, like, why all the way up here? The national park kind of follows along the little Missouri River, but I don't know what it is that's so special about just this little section right here that makes it
worth
the preservation of that part.
Let's go find out.
Let's do it. Rough road, here we go.
Ooh, here we go. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Can't look at it because it's too bumpy. I absolutely love this valley so much.
It's gorgeous.
It's just all around.
Wow.
So we found out that Theodore Roosevelt went there not just to go out and be one with the land and be a man. He actually went there when he was in mourning. He went there because he found like Western North Dakota to be this place of healing and rejuvenation and of peace. I expected Theodore Roosevelt to be this like rugged landscape where you get lost in the wilderness and go hiking and all sorts of stuff, and you can do that stuff. But what was so cool for us is I feel like what you've seen in this video is a lot of us sitting and staring off into the distance, and there's a reason for that.
It was wonderful. I think they say like the Dakotas have like scientifically a larger sky. It was so expansive. You could just see for miles, and it was so beautiful. Like it just seemed like there was nobody else out there a lot of the times, just us. And so, I mean, we saw people, but it wasn't. It's one of the lower frequented national parks because it's kind of up there, real close to Canada. And so, but it's worth the trip. It has all the animals and some of the most beautiful landscapes. Not dramatic, just really gorgeous. This like inner part of you that connects with the land, the world.
Yeah.
It's very, maybe grounding is the right word. I don't know, literally, but
you can go on big time hikes and you can just get in that river and go nuts. But for me, I was just so astounded. I did not expect to love this place so much, and I didn't expect for it to be such a place of peace.